Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wrestlepoint. We didn't have an episode last week. It's my fault, scheduling conflicts and everything. But yeah, we're back. So we can go through the news before we get our draft today is promo workers, and then we have Eric made a Jeopardy board that we're gonna play. So
Oh boy.
exciting stuff. Um, so it's been like 2 weeks since Elimination Chamber, but we can talk about what we thought about the event as a whole and the finish of Roman and Sammy. So who wants to take that?
I don't know where to
Either.
start. Um, I think everyone's gonna remember that main event for a long time. I think it's gonna be, and I don't know if I made the comparison on the show, but I know I talked to you guys about it with Eddie against Brock in No Way Out 2004. I think that's a big
Yeah.
comparison. Eddie actually got the win, but it was different circumstances because Brock was leaving, confirmed to be leaving. Roman is not leaving, so there's a big difference there. But it had the same feel. I mean, talk about like, and then you had the same feel as like, I guess to a lesser extent, nothing against Sammy, CM Punk in the Money in the Bank 2011, with that home crowd feel. RVD in I know we talked about it last time. RVD in what's it called? One Night Stand, I think it's called.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
2006. It had the same feel, a lot of disappointing finishes, but the match itself was really good. I would argue this was Roman's best match as champion.
Logan Paul was really good. I hate to say it, but the
The
Logan
what?
Paul one was the
Oh, I
Logan
think I
Paul
think the
one.
Logan Paul. I think this one was better than Logan Paul for me.
I think
It was up
I think
there. It was definitely up
Storytelling.
there.
I think it was a better match. I think Logan Paul was the better match. I think the
By
whole
itself
thing.
maybe.
Dom, also change your name on Zoom because my it
Okay.
has my name on
Well, I will do that iPhone.
it. Whatever, shut up.
I'll go next while I'm doing that. I thought the show top to bottom was pretty good. It was definitely, I think, for main roster pay-per-view, I think it was an above average main roster pay-per-view. I think it's hard to think of a match where the wrong person won. And I think that's kind of a rarity these days. Not just in WWE, but just in any major promotion. I feel like a lot of times they make really questionable booking decisions, which I mean, as far as winners and losers go, I don't think they did, but then they still had to shoot themselves in the foot a little bit. I think with like the biggest disappointment for me, and I'd love your guys' opinions on the Lashley Brock match. I just think like there's always been so much ever since Bobby Lashley came back to WWE. That's been like the match everyone wants to see is Brock versus Lashley. And they made us wait a long time to get it the first time, and now they've done it twice. And I feel like they've
Three
technically given it to
times.
us three times. I mean, I don't count the chamber from last
Oh,
year.
okay.
Mm.
No,
Because
because it was
Lashley.
Royal Rumble, Crown Jewel, and then this one. This is the
Oh
third one.
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, it seems like I don't know. It just seems like they haven't let them have a good match yet. Like they keep, I don't know. They're like dangling in front of us, but then they don't. They give it to us without giving it to us.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. Do you want to finish or do you want me to, are you done with the elimination
Yeah,
chamber? I
I'm
can
done with
I
it.
can go.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. So I love the main event. Obviously, the crowd when the crowd is like that, it's like you could even have a bad match when the crowd is that
You're
hot.
right.
It just like it makes it feel so much bigger than it is. I
Yeah.
have a I don't have a problem with what happened. I have a huge problem with people assuming the story was ruined because Sami Zayn lost. The story has never been about Sami Zayn beating Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn, the story has been Sami Zayn getting betrayed by the bloodline and wanting to break down the bloodline. It, it's so stupid to me to be like, oh, it's over, it's over, it's over, when you're probably having Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens probably main event night one of WrestleMania.
I don't know about
And
I actually read a rumor today that with one of the women's matches is supposed to main
It's
event
Rhea
night
Charlotte,
one.
from what I
Yeah,
heard.
I
Rhea
don't
Charlotte.
think I think the tag team match is probably gonna main event.
From the reports, no.
I don't give a fuck what they report.
Well,
Um, But so and the so like I have a problem with that at all. Like the Brock Lashley thing. I'll have a more of something on Brock once we get to the Omos stuff. But like, I think part of the problem is Brock Lesnar. I feel like Brock Lesnar just doesn't want to wrestle. He just wants to collect a paycheck. Like, and I feel like they're also matching him up with people that Brock doesn't work well with. Brock never has worked well with big guys. Brock has
That's true.
always done his best work with smaller guys. Like Finn Balor matches are great. AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Kurt Angle even you
Rey
consider him a small
Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Like I don't know, but I thought the men's chamber was one of the best chambers I've seen in the
CM
past
Punk. That's a
10,
small
10
guy.
years.
Kind of.
CM, of course.
That's a great SummerSlam match.
Okada.
Okada!
Yeah. So I thought Elimination Chamber was fine. I don't think it was anything. I don't think it was like the best pay-per-view of the year or anything. But like, it had 5 matches. I think all those matches delivered on what you were expecting them to deliver on, except for Bobby and Brock, obviously. But yeah, it was decent.
Going back to what I was saying before, I had to change my name from Cody to Dominic. Gladly, I did that. The Elimination Chamber, the men's Elimination Chamber, might be my favorite of all time.
Whoa! Wow.
I know it doesn't have as much story to it, but
Mhm.
the match itself, I was just blown away. I mean, all of those guys know each other before WWE. Maybe Montez doesn't, but like Damian worked in the Indies, Bronson Reed, he was in the Indies. Like they're all kind of like I could see all of them like be like Battle of Los Angeles participants, kind of like that. And weird comparison, but I think the match itself was the best. It might not. I think it might be the best in terms of ring spots were all fluent. All of the eliminations made sense. Like, I wish the ending would have been different, but other than that, I have no problem with it. If they could have gone like, who was in the end? Austin Theory and Seth.
There's Theory and Seth.
If we could have got like a one-on-one traditional like elimination thing for like 10-15 minutes, it would have been the best. But
I actually liked the finish because it like for Seth, I mean they're setting Seth up to be like a top babyface very soon. And you can't like when you're in this transition period, you really can't have him taking too many clean losses. And I know in Elimination Chamber, it's like it can be kind of passable because of all the damage you take. But you know, it gives Seth an out. And Theory, not only that, Theory is the type of heel right now that, you know, isn't winning clean very much. When he wins dirty. So Seth loses the way he's supposed to lose. Theory wins the way he's supposed to win, and it sets up it set up a Mania match. I
didn't really have a problem with the finish itself. I'm just saying it didn't make the match better. In terms of like saying the Elimination Chamber, which I thought it had like and like the midway point, I thought it had a track of being one of the best, the best ever for me.
I'll say I don't think the finish doesn't ruin anything for that finish. Didn't.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying
no. Listen to me.
Okay, just make it better, in my opinion.
My point is like, I only don't like finishes if it ruins the match for me completely. And I feel like a story progressed with Logan Paul and Seth. Now Seth has a reason to fight Logan Paul. Other than that, like
I'm not saying it ruined it. I'm just saying it didn't make it better.
No, I like it just because other than the Rumble spot, like why would Seth Rollins have a match with Logan Paul? This is now twice that Logan Paul screwed him. And I feel like Fury's the type of heel that could use this heat. That he's like, he makes the excuse, no one can beat me. I retain my, even though like he's been getting these fugazi wins.
Again, I'm not saying the finish was bad or I had a problem with it. I'm just saying it didn't make the match better, which was in contention for me as the best Elimination Chamber, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. With the Brock and Lashley stuff, I don't know. I haven't watched the show back. With many of the predictions, but I felt like it was gonna have something like that, a DQ finish, something like that, and prolong it to WrestleMania. I was wrong, and I'm sad now because that means that shit looks stupid. That finish was stupid. I thought, this is a good way to like make the actual big hitting match at WrestleMania. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought the feud was gonna prolong. I didn't think the blow over was gonna be a low blow.
which is a perfect segue into
Yeah,
into our
it's
next
basically
subject.
it's a low blow to all the fans.
Yeah.
So the Brock Lesnar Omos shit. So I want to read something first. I didn't get a chance to read this before we went on the air, but
Okay.
it's a Fightful Select about Brock Lesnar's Mania pitches that he's got. So let me
Oh
see.
boy.
I'm gonna pull this up.
So
Oh,
he's
I actually
gotten
have
those
no.
pitches to him.
I have
Confused.
no idea what this says. Says
What the
Brock
hell's my
Lesnar has
picture?
been a WrestleMania carousel without a half dozen options right now. Stone Cold Steve Austin was the first, but Stone Cold said no. I bet Stone Cold doesn't want to fucking take those bumps on his head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't blame
Uh,
him. Fuck.
Brock Lesnar was scheduled in November to face Gunther at WrestleMania. This was the match was it? Okay, so the Intercontinental Championship wasn't announced for this match, like internally, so they probably had Gunther losing it, and that would have been not great.
No,
I
not good
think
at all.
Gunther should Bobby Lashley, and then they pitched Bray Wyatt, which Brock Lesnar refused to work with Bray
Thank
Wyatt.
God.
That leads us to almost. So
Dude, why are those the like? Why is that the fallback? If you don't like, if Stone Cold doesn't work out, if Bray Wyatt, if you don't want to do Bray Wyatt, if we can't do Gunther, why is like, oh, I guess it has to be Omos. Like, no, that's bullshit. There's
Where's
so many
Sheamus
other
or like Drew? Like
there's
Sheamus or
so many
Drew?
other guys. It's just ridiculous.
Sheamus and Drew are going to be with Gunther.
I
So
That's
know,
why I
but
think like before, like without having any sort of storyline progression with this, that's why my gut just tells me that the feud with Bobby Lashley is not, it can't be over. It has to be going to SummerSlam,
that's
and
why honestly,
it has to progress at WrestleMania through this match.
honestly,
some
I just have a weird feeling that when we get to April 1st and April 2nd in Hollywood, Brock Lesnar will not be facing Omos. I don't know what it
Hope
is,
not.
but
I hope
but
not.
Cody,
like
you are so optimistic about this thing. So
it's just like
optimistic.
it's so stupid.
But
It's
it's
so dumb.
WWE, it's normal. And apparently Vince pitched the idea creatively.
Yeah, Vince. Yeah, I Vince is definitely back
That's
there.
the only
Vince is
thing, because
definitely.
like people are saying like I think you know what I think happened. I think Vince is like, hey, we need to get the big man versus Brock. And Brock probably was like, okay, Vince, you're my boy, I'll do it. And then Triple H is like,
Because Vince is
this
thinking
fucking
about a moment. He's thinking about a moment, and what's
yeah.
like, and it will like when Brock F5's
But,
Omos, it will be kind of cool. But
but Omos already lost last year.
yeah, I know,
Yeah. And
I
he's
know.
lost to Braun Strowman. So it's like, but then Triple H is probably like, hey, if you fucking leave the rest of my card alone, I'll give you this fucking match if you really want it. So like fucking take it.
Who knows?
So
I mean, it's also I don't know which one. I honestly don't know which one's worse. Brock and Omos or Lashley and fucking Bray's stupid fucking dumb Wyatt. What's the stipulation? I
I'll
wonder
tell you this.
because you know that's not gonna be straight up match. It's gonna be something stupid
Tell you
gimmick
this.
stiff about it.
I'd rather watch 10 matches between Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley over
If
one
it's a
match of Brock
cinematic
Lesnar and
match,
Omos.
I can take it.
All right, I'll take this. This better be on two separate nights. I don't want you better not put 2 nights of this fucking bullshit back to back. So I can go to the I can go to the bathroom on one of them, and the second one I can also go to the bathroom. So we have our bathroom break matches. So anything else on this stupid ass fucking thing before we
No.
move on?
No, just
All right.
welcome back, Vince. It's like you never left.
So now we have AEW Revolution this Sunday.
Oh boy.
I won't be watching the full pay-per-view because I don't want to watch a 15-hour long pay-per-view.
I'll
But
watch
I'll
it.
be yeah, and I'm not paying fucking $60. So I have to look up the card because I honestly know there's like the two matches there. I know like 2 matches.
Oh, I need to find it.
I'm always excited for AEW pay-per-views. Reason being, there's only 4 of them a year, and like there's always something very good at least at one show. I always have
Alright,
to remember All Out 2021 was one of the best pay-per-views I've ever watched.
so there are seven matches currently.
Currently.
They'll have another 7 added before showtime.
Yeah, we're recording this Wednesday, so it's like
Yeah,
we
2 hours
can't have the whole.
before when AEW Dynamite starts.
Yeah. So all right, let me get my pen out or my marker. That's marker.
I'm gonna be writing on. I don't have my papers downstairs, and I want to get it. So
I'm
I'm gonna
ready.
be writing on a very, very unique medium today.
Oh boy.
All right.
As long as it's not Christmas cards.
Not.
Okay, so we'll start with this. This is a match I'm not interested in at all, but you guys probably won't be either. Ricky Stark versus Chris Jericho with JAS banned from ringside.
This feud is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I have my paper from the last time we did, so there's a bunch. It says Eric because I voted for Eric to win the thing.
All right, I got my pick.
Me too.
I'm
I
writing
think
on a
you
roll
all-
of duct tape today.
I put Jericho.
I put Ricky Starks.
I did too.
Okay, so this is why I think Jericho. It says so. It doesn't say everybody banned. It's a JS banned from ringside. So what I assume is going to happen is we're going to get a new member of the JAS.
That's not a bad
Tax Ricky
idea.
Stark. Tax Ricky Stark, and then after the fact,
That's not a bad
Yes.
idea.
It's not. Yeah,
and Jericho loves going over on pay-per-views.
that's the big thing right there. Yeah, there's always like, because here's the thing, like Jericho's at a point in his career where like, whenever he's working with someone like Ricky Starks, it never will make sense for him to win. However, he will always win. Like it was the same thing with MJF. I think it was last year. Didn't make any sense for him to win on pay-per-view, but he won on pay-per-view. It's just it's a matter of how big his ego is, which is fucking enormous. But I don't know, something. I guess I'm giving him a little bit too much credit here by picking Ricky Stark. It's just because it makes just absolutely, no pun intended, absolutely no sense for Ricky Starks to lose. But he's against the perfect guy to just call his own number. But it to me it just makes no sense at all for Ricky Starks to lose. That's why I chose him.
The reason I picked him now, I'm guessing he is feuding with I'm thinking this in a non-AEW spectrum, just a regular ass pro wrestling spectrum. Ricky Stark's a younger guy. Jericho is one of the legends of pro wrestling. So you can say what you want, but he's a living legend.
Yeah, he is.
Top 10
I don't
guy.
think anybody debates. I don't think anybody debates that.
No, I just like to point out because Jericho sometimes, it's because he's done such mediocre at best work recently. I do want to give him his flowers sometimes. I'm guessing I'm assuming he's feuding with Ricky to elevate him through winning. Ricky Stark's already won. It wouldn't make sense for him to now lose and like prolong the feud.
See, the problem though, this is like a fundamental problem with.
I know they did it wrong. Chris Jericho should have won
this something different. Something that's fundamentally wrong right now with how people look at what it means to elevate somebody. And this is something AEW has done a lot. They think they elevate a young guy. They think they can elevate a young guy through losing by having him kick out of a lot of stuff. Like if you look at all the times that like when the younger guy should have gone over but didn't, the younger guy will have kicked out of a bunch of stuff. And like that's the problem is Chris Jericho thinks that means, oh, you kicked out of the Judas effect 3 times. That means even when I beat you, that means I made you a star.
Makes you look strong. Makes you look strong. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make him look.
Yeah, what you're saying is true. Like Jericho is probably working with Ricky Starks to elevate him, but the problem is Chris Jericho's like view of what it means to elevate somebody is so randomly warped these days that it very well could be like he wins but Ricky Starks like kicks out of everything first.
Yeah, that would. I mean, it wouldn't be as good as Ricky Starks winning. The kicking out stuff. I don't think it works all the time. It works with like top guys, like somebody like Brock Lesnar, somebody like if let's say Okada. They do that a lot in New Japan. They would have G1s and
they do it a lot everywhere though.
But I'm just explaining. It has to be a top guy. Chris Jericho is a guy who can elevate a younger guy, but he's not a super top destroyer kind of.
Yeah, but it'd also be like, even though the Jericho Appreciation Society is banned from ringside, and this isn't just an AEW thing. Whenever that kind of stipulation is there, it means that they're going to show up anyway. So it's like, oh, I can not only are you going to kick out of my finisher 2 or 3 times, but I'm gonna need interference to beat you, and that's gonna elevate you. It's like, no, it's like the philosophy has just been twisted and turned, and that's why AEW like hasn't really created like elevated really any young stars, because that's how they think they do it.
I mean, they definitely done, but I feel like they expected to have elevated more.
Mhm.
If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. That's more along the lines of what I meant.
Yeah. I
Okay,
got you,
so next match, TNT Championship. Samoa Joe versus Wardlow.
Oh boy. Remember when the TNT Championship used to be around Brody and used to be really cool and meaningful?
Remember when Wardlow used to mean a lot?
Yeah.
So I was
Good
gonna say,
times.
remember Wardlow's the most over person in the company.
Yeah. All right, I got my pick.
I got my pick too.
I have no clue on where they're heading with this, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Wardlow.
have Wardlow. I have Wardlow as well.
I have Samoa Joe.
I think they just like. Oh, yeah, go. Oh, yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I'll go
you can
first.
go.
I
You
just
can
think
go.
they have to. They dropped the ball big time with Wardlow. And I think they just kind of. I think they're kind of slowly realizing how badly they butchered him. Plus, AEW loves ping-ponging the TNT Championship to further a storyline. And this Wardlow Samoa Joe storyline has been going on really long without really, like, it's weird. It's been going on for a while, but I feel like nothing's happened. So I feel like this is how they're going to try to add some fuel back to the feud, is by changing the title.
My only reason for picking Wardlow over Samoa Joe is that they did this a couple weeks ago on AEW that with this big sympathy about Wardlow with his mom, his big backstory and stuff. And
Mhm.
then I also have other reasons that ROH is doing their stuff now, and Samoa Joe is also the television champion.
Mhm.
So like, I don't think they're gonna want him to be double champion anymore. So we can focus more on ROH. We can try to get that going. So that's my reasoning.
I don't really have a great reasoning. I feel like neither really should be the champion, but then again, the TNT Championship hasn't meant much in a long time. The reason I have it, I feel like they tried the Wardlow experiment, didn't work out. Maybe they're gonna shift him into a different position, and I feel like
It didn't
maybe
work out not because of Wardlow though. It
Yeah,
didn't
it's
work
not.
out
It's
because
like
of their.
it's not super
I'm not
fair. Yeah.
saying it's fair, but like a lot of the things that don't work out, it's not mainly because of the guy. Maybe it's because of booking, maybe it's because of situation,
Like with
whatever the
Wardlow, though, I
reason.
feel like this is one of the rare instances where it's 100% the booking. It is not Wardlow at all, because they did a really good job with him. They got him so fucking over. But then
Yeah.
the problem is they didn't. And I think I might have said this last time we filmed. If not, I think I might have told you guys when we were playing PlayStation or something. But like, AEW is good at creating moments. They are good at creating moments, like Wardlow beating MJF. That was a great moment that they built, and they built towards that moment. But what they're really, really bad at is following up on that moment and like keeping that momentum. Because remember what they did right after Wardlow won? They
No.
immediately put him in a feud with the next match he had was against 20 security guards. Like, and that's what. And after that, all the momentum off Ward was taken off. There was no momentum left. He was like, yeah, because that was the dumbest thing straight up ever. They did nothing to capitalize. But it was not Wardlow at all. I don't
That
think
is
it's.
So
Go ahead, Eric.
can I just I'd argue that WWE doesn't do that either good with
They don't.
moments. Well,
No.
That's
like with
what I
Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston, they're
Yeah.
very once they win the big one, it's like it just goes downhill. That's why
Yeah.
the Sami Zayn thing was like, I kind of don't want Sami to win because he's gonna get that big moment and then his booking is gonna be fucking shit.
I feel like the prologue is like for a story is so hard for any company. Like even the best like long-term storytelling from a company, they usually most of the time don't deliver on the follow-up once that wrestler achieved the penultimate. Back to Samoa Joe, like Eric was saying, the ping pong stuff, maybe they want to stay away from it. Maybe they want to build Samoa Joe the championship a bit more. It hasn't been featured on TV as much as it should really. So maybe it go into Ring of Honor really doesn't mean that much. I feel like the Ring of Honor Championship is being more defended on AEW than the TNT Championship. I might be wrong statistically, but that's kind of what it feels like. So that's my prediction. I'm not really strong on it. I can see it going either way.
All right, Dom, let's kind of keep answers a little shorter.
I'm just
so we're not
giving
like
my
going
reasoning.
2 hours.
Whatever.
So I actually skipped one on the list, so we can do this.
Oh,
Wrestling
boy.
Observer's Wrestler of the Year, John Moxley,
Fuck off.
versus Hangman Page in a Texas Death Match, which
You-
is AEW, which I'm pretty sure is just AEW's version of the last man standing match.
Have you ever just had a match where you just hope both guys lose? You can either have the worst wrestler in the world win, or you can have the biggest bitch in wrestling win.
I got my answer.
Yeah, so do I.
Alright.
Dom.
I got it. Go ahead.
We're already holding ours up.
Yeah.
I drew a little cowboy riding a horse.
We all pick Page. Simple. I think just Hangman Page needs to win more than John Moxley.
It's called Texas Deathmatch. He's like I guess from Texas. He's a cowboy.
I don't think he is. He's from like Virginia.
That's my
He's
reasoning.
he's even if he's not built from Texas, he's a cowboy.
He's
Like
like,
that.
yeah, cowboy.
Actually, right, no, because I was going to say no. Wait, where's the show? But I forgot the show's in San Francisco, so that doesn't make sense.
And he's from Virginia, Adam Page.
Yeah.
Still,
He's-
he's
But he's
He's
a
a cowboy.
cowboy. Exactly.
yeah, no, it makes it does it makes a little bit of sense.
It's a cowboy, and Mox can give a loss, like just like he did. Gets
Yeah,
other
so
people.
here's what I'm gonna do with this match. So I picked Paige because I don't fucking care. Here's what I'm gonna do. I will watch it until someone bleeds, and then I'm gonna skip it. So
No,
I
you're
might
not.
make it.
So you're gonna get 2 seconds in.
Yeah.
What
I don't
if
fucking care.
Moxley
Moxley-
just
While he's
co-
going out there.
What if
This will
Moxley
be
comes
my
out
this is
bleeding
my
right away?
this is my bi-monthly reminder that John Moxley is the worst wrestler in the world. He sucks. His matches are terrible. I think I could legitimately have a better wrestling match right here, right now than he can.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
Okay,
I
let's
do.
move
I
on.
honestly
Let's
do.
move on.
I
Let's
straight up do.
move on.
All right. Another favorite of Eric,
Oh boy.
the Elite versus House of Black trio titles.
Super kick party. Super kick. You know what really sucks? What AEW needs to stop doing. Apparently, they're telling stories and doing booking or like storytelling through being the leads for AEW. It's the dumbest thing ever.
And they do that in Dark, and no one watches Dark.
Like Dark, I accept
got my-
more, but
got my-
because it's a wrestling show. But being the lead's a YouTube like show.
Egos.
I have House of Black.
Oh.
So, I'm picking the Elite because their egos are massive, and I would just like to point out to everybody. I told this to the guys already, but
God.
but this past Dynamite last week was the first one that the Elite were not on since they returned from suspension, and it did the highest rating by far that AEW has done in a long time. And I'm just gonna
No,
leave it
they
at that.
haven't been on others. They've only been on like a couple Dynamites.
They
Since
were
coming back.
they were on the like they did every best of 7 match. It did way better.
I mean, they had like one Dynamite where they just had a backstage segment.
Yeah, they were on it though.
Hey, that's technically being on the show though.
Shut the fuck up! I don't want to hear it. I'll go. House of Black because I think the Elite could do much better if they were all on not on their own, but like tag division kind of needs the Young Bucks back. Kenny could do some singles.
No, it doesn't.
Dream match singles. Yeah, they do. Singles dream matches. And then I feel like House of Black has nothing else to do if they don't win this match.
The reason I say the Elite is because of the build. I feel like the build would have been bigger and better.
The build's terrible. It's such a bad build.
It would have been better, bigger, especially knowing House of Black's like. I'll go. House of Black. I really like. I like the.
Someone said
aesthetic.
This is the funniest thing I read. Is the story just how the Elite are scared of the dark every time the House of Black come out?
Like I like the House of Black as a faction. I really do, but I don't think the Elite is ready to drop it.
You know, the other thing is the Elite definitely egos completely aside. The Elite didn't win the titles back in a best of 7 series to lose the titles, and isn't this their first defense since the best of
No,
seven?
they
No.
defend versus Top Play and AR Fox like
Or
twice.
Good match. Good
Okay,
match.
they're not gonna lose it on their first pay-per-view match.
Yeah, maybe
No.
not, maybe not, maybe not.
I agree with you, Eric.
Okay, next one. Fatal 4-way for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. The Guns versus the Clan versus Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett
Jeff Jarrett.
versus TBD, which we would find out tonight. So
Oh, that's not fair then, because we don't know.
I
Here's
think it's
so I
an
have
easy pick.
I have a caveat. I have a caveat for mine.
I don't want no caveats.
You had a caveat for Bray Wyatt LA Knight. I get a caveat for this.
I do. Well, what's your caveat? If it's FTR TBD,
My
then
pick. So right now, my pick is the TBD team.
my pick is also TBD.
But that is subject to change when we find out who the TBD team is.
Okay, so my pick is TBD also.
How about this? How about this? Can we just make the pick privately after we see it? I think that's much more fair.
Also, Cody and I just showed.
Yeah, we just showed our picks. You didn't say until after both of us showed it, and you didn't.
Well, no, you didn't. We didn't say 1, 2, 3. Eric just said I picked DBD.
And then Cody
Okay,
said,
just show your pick.
That's
Just
not
show
my
your
fault.
pick.
I'm still deciding. I'm thinking. Because the TBD
Well,
thing is not fair.
I already said you can. I already said you. Well, Eric just put the caveat that he's allowed to change if he doesn't like the team, so it doesn't really
And
matter.
am I allowed to change too then?
Sure.
yes.
I picked TBH too then.
It's TBD. Sorry, you lost.
Whatever
You
it
can't.
is, whatever.
So I'll say this:
whatever.
the only reason I'm picking TBD is because I think it's one of two teams, either FTR or it's Sting and Darby Allin. And Sting and Darby Allin will win.
More likely. I think TBD because I don't know what team it is, and I don't think that's fair for me.
All right, 2 matches left. Women's World Championship:
Oh, boy.
Jamie Hayter versus Saraya versus Ruby Soho.
This one's a bit tough. But
I'm picking what I think they should do instead of what I think they're going to do.
all right, I got mine.
I got mine too.
Me too.
One of the best
3,
theme
2,
songs.
1.
Hater.
I picked Jamie Hayter with a little picture of a toilet because that's where I will be during this match.
Shut up!
So
Love
I'll say
Hayter.
this: I want Hayter to win. I think Saraya is winning. I think there's no other reason that there's a triple threat than Saraya to pin Ruby Soho.
There is a reason. There's no DQ
Well,
in triple threats.
There's no DQ in any fucking AEW match.
What is that
But
supposed to
technically,
mean?
anyways, I picked Hater. I still think they're slowly doing long-term picking to have her against Britt and have Jamie turn face, but that's just what I think.
So wait, Jamie's already a face basically. Saraya's the heel.
Then have Britt. Is Britt a face?
I mean, she's
I'm
more like
just
a
saying.
tweener.
I think they're gonna feud for have
But
like a title feud.
I'm confused about the DQ thing. What do you mean?
No, you
What do you
said why
what do you
would they
think's
have a
gonna
triple?
happen?
I'm just pointing. I don't think anyone's gonna have. I
Oh.
mean, I still think Jamie's gonna win because I think they're gonna put her and Britt in the feud. Maybe it's for title, maybe it's not, but I think it's really gonna happen. They're gonna split them up.
I don't know. It's been teased for like fucking 6 months.
I mean,
it's
it's
just do
been.
the match.
I mean,
It's the AEW women's division.
the
Who
thing with
fucking cares?
AEW contract to like WWE. WWE doesn't do long-term booking really. AEW does more of it.
That
So
doesn't mean they do it well.
I don't know.
I
If
never
that's
said.
true.
What do you mean?
I don't know if that's true.
Sammy Roman,
Sammy Roman.
Rarely. What's another?
Sammy Roman's.
Drew
But
and
what-
Sheamus.
Do Sheamus? That's not long-term.
What's the long term stories from AEW?
Well, that one.
What? That hasn't happened yet. There's no story.
They have been hitting story beats to it, just like how Sammy and Roman were gonna feud. When they were aligned.
I don't know.
I mean, were you always gonna be sure that they were gonna feud against each other when he joined?
Well, just every team breaks up.
Same with Britt and Jamie, and they already have hinted it in past pay-per-views and all that stuff. So I feel like I don't think Britt is 100% right now. I think that's why it's not there yet.
Okay. Or whatever. I don't really care either way, to be honest.
Alright.
Last match, 60-minute Iron Man match, MJF versus the GOAT,
This one's
Bryan
easy.
Danielson.
Alright, this one's probably the easiest.
I'll go first on this one. Cody, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go first. I think MJF.
Why did you write it on tape?
That's all I have on me right now.
Have you just noticed that?
Yeah, I've been writing on tape this whole time.
Oh.
MJF should win because it just makes the most sense. But the thing, Mike, it's also just it's emblematic of how little Tony Khan knows what he's doing. Because would Bryan Danielson, after this match, if he loses, would he be 0-3 in world title matches?
I guess.
I mean, if you consider the ROH world title match.
Sure.
I do. I consider like what
Not
the fuck?
anymore.
Like honestly, you got one of the best wrestlers in the world, and he's on it. Like, be objective. Like, be objective. Cody, you're a huge Bryan Danielson fan.
Yeah.
Has he ever felt? Has he ever felt less important than he does right now?
I mean, yeah, at some points in his WWE run, especially like the Intercontinental title run, he felt very not important. But I understand what you're saying is but his goal, this is what I'll defend on. His goal was to not win championships when at AEW. It was to have good matches with no cuffs on, and just putting young guys over, which he has.
You know what I would say if I were Tony Khan? If I were Tony Khan, he said, I don't want to win championships. I'd say you're winning it. You're going to win at least one. Because that's how I'm going to justify signing. You're going to be the champion at least one time. But then, because here's the thing, you can't just come into a new company, even though like it's wrestling, it's different. You can't go into a new company and automatically be considered like the world beater. I'm going to bring you on my television. I'm going to make you a big deal to my audience. You're going to be because he is not a big AEW star. He's a big WWE star, and he's a big Japanese star that is in AEW right now. They've not made him big in AEW. Make him big in AEW, then you can put the young guys over.
I mean, you kind of argue that he's the greatest ROH star of all time.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. How many people watch AEW? How many people?
I said you could argue. I said you could argue it.
Okay.
You can definitely argue it.
How many people that currently watch AEW do you think remember Bryan Danielson in ROH?
A lot. I would honestly.
I think a very small percentage of their audience.
You think so? Because most of AEWs are catered to like long pro wrestling fans. I think new pro wrestling fans are more.
If you were to ask anybody, first company you think of when you think of Bryan Danielson, you think WWE. What's the second?
Probably, I think everybody will say WWE because he had a missed proficiency, but Cody's saying they've watched him in ROH.
I think, but it's been so long since he's been in ROH. You have to reestablish that he has to be. And also, ROH is not AEW. They're two different things. Just because they're owned by the same thing. I'm saying you need to make him a big star in your company. Then he can start putting over your young guys. That's how it works, and then he's not doing it. That's why this doesn't. Yeah. That's why beating MJF beating Bryan Danielson, I don't think is gonna like all of a sudden legitimize his title reign because Bryan Danielson hasn't been made to look like a big deal in AEW. He loses all the time.
It's not. I have a
different. He hasn't lost in a while, though. To be fair,
I'll make a different case on why I have
MJF. He's beaten other guys that never win, like Takeshita.
On why I have MJF winning. It's. I don't disagree with Eric, but I voted for a different reason. If Danielson was gonna get the title, he was already gonna have it by now. That's about it. MJF is after building him so much. He's probably like the most well-built wrestler, AEW wrestler. I would say ex WWE wrestler out of all of them. Like he is the most successful wrestler from their young crop by far. I would argue. And
he's their only actual pillar.
Darby.
I think Jamie Hayter could be a pro.
Well, the actual like four pillars that have been acknowledged is Sammy, Darby, Jungle Boy, and MJF, and then Britt is the fifth pillar, whatever. But yeah, I don't think he's dropping it up. I think he's gonna hold it longer. I think
it was just his first pay-per-view. There's no way he can drop it.
I don't think there's much to go into it. That one in terms of
okay. that's the card for right now. I'm assuming Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage will probably be added. Jade Cargill match will be
Oh,
That
added.
match is
or,
actually, I think that match is gonna be pretty good. Christian Cage.
I'm still fucking pissed about the last time Christian Cage and Jungle Boy were supposed to have a match. They fucking screwed me. All right.
That was
Let's
funny.
move over. Let's move over to the draft. I'm going to spin a wheel once this wall
So
loads.
today we're drafting Mike promo workers.
Right.
Promo workers. Dom and I were confused for a second. We thought it was
Or Mike.
promos, the actual promo themselves. Itself.
Yeah, we can do that at a later date. First pick goes to it's spinning. That's gonna fucking be me or Dom. It's Dom. It looks like
Oh
Dom.
my
Dom. Okay. I don't think Dom's ever
Dom.
gotten first pick.
Alright, I'm ready. It's ready, so I'm gonna go.
All right, Dom, me, Eric.
I have the first pick.
Actually,
Yes.
okay. I like going third.
I don't like that. Mm.
Dom, I'm hoping you take off one of my picks so I can just.
Alright, I'm gonna pick the best all around. He's been doing it for so long. Are we doing managers?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
Mike
managers.
Mike workers.
I think it's Paul Heyman is not a bad first pick. I'll go ahead and pick Paul Heyman.
He wouldn't have been
I
my
wouldn't
first
have
pick,
picked him
right?
first.
But that's a great
He
pick.
wouldn't.
I don't think he would have been my first pick, but I feel like he's so good to be up there. Like, I don't know.
I feel like if I don't pick this guy, Eric's gonna take him.
Don't do it, Cody.
Don't do it. Don't do it like that.
Do
Just pick
it.
who you think.
He's an older school guy.
No, you're gonna do it, you son of a bitch.
I
Not
need
the-
to. I think he.
Not Jim.
I'm gonna go. Well, it's not a manager, so.
Oh,
I'm going the Nature Boy.
Damn it,
oh, that's a
son of a.
good pick.
That was my first pick. That was my
That's
was
a good
my
first pick.
That's a great first pick.
Yeah.
So my first pick actually becomes really easy, I think.
Uh-oh.
I was between two, so I
Don't
wanna
hit
see-
the
I
one
wanna
and
see.
don't hit the 1-2 on us. That oh boy. I know
I
it's
know
I'm
what
gonna
you're
go with so Dom said don't hit the 1-2,
I
so
know it's
we're gonna go with The Rock
Yeah. God damn.
and
The Rock was my other one that I was thinking of.
I don't
and we are gonna go with Stone Cold.
Yeah, I would have done the same exact thing, Eric. I don't blame you. Damn.
All right, so I'm going to go with. This is probably gonna be a little controversial, maybe. But I'm gonna pick somebody that bodied Eric's first guy in a promo. I'm going Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect, John Cena.
Okay.
That's I don't think that's controversial at all. I think Cena's a great pick.
Cena is it wouldn't have been mine, but all right. I'll pick who I think is best available. Arguably, of all of them is arguably, opinion wise. I'm gonna pick my favorite wrestler of all time, CM Punk.
Solid pick. Yeah.
And then I pick
Okay.
somebody who is not necessarily known for his promos, but some
Really?
of the promos he had cut, and he had when he has a mic and he's on his shit, he has the crowd by his fucking by the balls. And I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels.
That's I think that's a solid pick too.
I
Sean's
mean,
on my
yeah,
Who's your daddy,
he's not-
Montreal? That shit was
he's
crazy.
he's not known for his mic skills, but you can argue
That's what
that
I'm
he's
saying. He's
great
not
at it.
known for it, but when he's on his
he
shit,
wasn't,
he's really great.
like I probably wouldn't have
Because he was
picked him
such a
here,
good
but like
wrestler.
he was but like I would have drafted him.
You don't think he would have
Because
drafted
he's
him?
such a good wrestler.
You don't think you would have drafted him in promos?
No, I'd say I wouldn't have drafted him third, but like I would have drafted him 100%. He's on my list. Yeah, he's definitely on my list.
I think some of the people are gonna come around back to
Yeah.
most of them. I mean, who's your
Alright,
daddy,
now-
Montreal? I mean, what was
I
the
could
other
go
one?
in.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry about
I
that.
could go another old school guy.
I swear to God, Cody.
I don't know.
Cody, I
who to get back.
swear to God.
I don't think we're thinking of the same guy.
I have 3 old school guys on my list, 4 old school guys on my list, and you're gonna take.
And
if
one
you're
of them
thinking
has
old
a
school, you're gonna
tennis
take one of
racket.
them.
One of them has a tennis racket.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, none of them carry a tennis racket.
All right, so now I don't know if we're thinking of the same guy, but I'm going to pick the hot rod, Rowdy
Yeah, that's
Piper.
what you son of a bitch. That's a fucking fantastic
Good
pick.
one.
God damn it, Cody's running away with it.
I think so. Wow.
Yeah, Cody's murdering it. All right, my first pick. I don't like his work these days, but there's no denying his greatness, especially in this department. Chris Jericho.
I think I
Damn.
I thought you were going. I thought you were going another Canadian, another active Canadian. I thought you were going when you said that, but yes.
I'm looking at my list. I don't know if any of the people left on my list would get a vote because they're all old.
Eric, you should do the best thing because I have a fucking rock fire pick. This next pick, if you don't take him,
Rocket fire.
I think it's rocket fire at least. I don't know why rocket fire can win on, but that's what
It's tough because I'm like Dom will not take any of these guys. I'm so confident Dom will not take any of them. I'm worried that Cody will take the ones I like.
Wow.
That I like the most.
Interesting. Watch me take off.
I'm gonna go with the guy again. I don't know if he's gonna get votes because he doesn't have a signature promo. Like, he doesn't have an Austin 316, but he was so consistently great on the mic that people have called him the Stone Cold before Stone Cold. And I'm gonna go with Jake the Snake Roberts.
Damn it. Fuck you.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the best promo going today. Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Solid, yeah.
All right.
I don't know why MJF wasn't on my list. That's so weird.
I was gonna
He's the
pick
best
Jake the
promo
Snake.
today, and it's by a mile, I think.
I was gonna pick Jake the Snake, but
Oh, I'm impressed, Dom.
he's universal. I mean,
Mhm.
one second. I have to look this guy up real quick. I have to make sure I have this name right. Okay. This gonna be my left field thing because I feel like I'm losing. I'm doing a losing battle. I feel like Shawn Michaels was a bit early, but oh well.
I would say it was a bit early to me at least.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have taken. I probably would have taken him like with my last pick.
Yeah, you guys are right. I'm gonna pick somebody who is universally known as a top tier manager, and managers all they do is basically talk. So I'm gonna pick Bobby the Brain Heenan.
It's funny because when we were talking about, I believe a couple weeks ago, we were talking about doing a manager draft, and Cody said that Bobby Heenan would be his first pick. Dom, and I think Dom, you said something. I don't know if this is verbatim, but I think you said that would be a bad first pick for a manager draft.
Because I feel like
there's
there's just better ones, in my opinion. I feel like Heyman's the number one choice each time. I feel
like my old school guys might actually all be gone by the time I get to my last pick.
Okay, now I'm gonna pick the Hail Mary. I don't know how much.
Which, by the way, Dom, I don't know if I've said this yet. Bobby Heenan, that was a great pick.
Thank you.
It's a good pick. Yeah, it's a good pick.
I'm thinking. I'll tell you my mind because why not? I'm between two guys right now. One early guy, like
I'm between two guys too.
like a guy who's around now and he had some great promos, but like I don't know where his stock is in terms of everyone on this list. And then somebody who is out of left field, but he has some great, but he's known for his character work. Universal, he's praised by Legends for it, and promo work accompanies that. So I'll do that because I feel like looking at you guys' list, I have to do something. I'm gonna pick. Let me get this name right. Brian Pillman.
Not bad. That's not a bad pick at all.
I think that's mine.
That was way out of left field for what I expected you to pick, but that's not a bad pick.
I think I have like 10 or more people that would go before Brian Pillman.
But that doesn't mean Brian Pillman was a bad pick.
All
Though.
right, so
I
I
think
have
that was a
two.
solid pick.
I have two options. Both of them are retired, but one's an old school guy and one's he retired recently.
You're laughing because you know one of them is who I'm gonna take.
I don't. What, you're gonna take the guy that just recently retired?
I don't know.
Fuck. He's so. I'm gonna go Triple H.
Oh, okay.
That's not great. Yeah, I don't like that pick.
So
I
my
like it
last
better
pick.
than Brian. He's better than Brian Pillman.
I don't know.
So, my last pick.
I don't know about that one.
Is an old school guy. Was never, honestly, it was never a great wrestler, but is considered one of the greatest of all time because his promos were so good.
This was my pick. I can guarantee it was my pick.
His son's
Yes.
about
Okay,
to
just
win
pick him.
the undisputed
Pick
Universal
Dusty
Championship.
Pick Dusty Rhodes.
His son is the son of a plumber, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, that's who my other guy was.
Dusty Rhodes cut my Hard Times, my favorite promo of all time.
I already had two old school guys.
So you were so Cody, you were between Triple H and Dusty Rhodes, and you picked Triple H.
Yeah, that's a big L on you, Cody. It's a big L.
Dumb. You picked fucking Brian Pillman.
I think he's better than Triple. I think he's better than Triple H. I don't think Triple H is a good promo.
He's not.
I don't think Triple H is a good promo at all. To be honest.
Yeah, I think he is.
I think Edge is a better promo. I think Randy Orton's a better promo.
I'm
I'm being dead ass because I remember fucking Raw, like early 2000s.
You're not smart.
20-minute promos talking about.
Guys, we still have to get through, guys. We still have to get through Jeopardy.
Saying that's an Triple H championship, Ric Flair evolution.
When Jim Cornette once said about Triple H's
Oh,
promos.
God.
He said, when it comes to Triple H's promos, I'd rather watch a dog lick its balls.
All right, let's just go over the list. I had Ric Flair, Cena, Roddy Piper, MJF, Triple H.
I had The Rock, Stone Cold, Chris Jericho, Jake Roberts, Dusty Rhodes.
I had Paul Heyman, the best in the world, CM Punk, heartbreaking Shawn Michaels, Bobby the Brain Hero, and the late but not forgotten Brian. Cody, don't scoff at Brian Pillman.
You know what? It's actually like if I'm going round for round, which is my normal criteria, it's actually not a runaway.
Mine's not.
I know who I'm with.
I'm gonna be honest.
I know who I'm picking. I think me and Cody are thinking the same thing, and hey, it is what it is.
Wow.
Can I reveal my list? Because I think, honestly, Dom might have had one of the worst drafts.
No,
I don't like his draft at all. I really don't. I think you picked Shawn Michaels way too early. I think there's
but you have to remember some of the guys he got picked over. He had some of the more memorable. Like everybody remembers when what's it called? When I lost my smile. Wow. Everybody remembers who's your daddy, Montreal? Like, come on, like I never seen a crowd more mad at that. Like when he's on top of his game, he has such crowd control.
Yeah, but just where you picked them.
This is crazy. Mine's literally coming down to if I think CM Punk's a better promo than Cena.
Oh.
Because since I'm going round by round, I have Ric Flair over Heyman, Piper over Michaels. I've got Heenan over MJF and Pillman over. Do I have Pillman over Triple H?
Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, I actually don't know about that.
Oh my!
Yeah, no, never mind. Never mind.
What? That is insane. That one time you don't fucking listen to Jim Cornette's advice.
Yeah, I picked. It was tough. But either way, I think I'd probably pick Cena over Punk though. Anyway.
What?
Cena and Punk is actually really close.
That is really.
It is close, but I feel like. I just don't like. I think Triple H is one of the most overrated wrestlers of all time. In terms of promos, in ring he's fine, but in terms of promos, I remember He couldn't.
I don't think his promo. I really don't think his promos are awful.
Not awful, but not top 15 at all.
Yeah.
The guy that picked Brian Pillman is talking about top 15 of all time.
Like I said, it's a left field, but
All right, so Eric wins because
Eric wins. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I think you.
I think Eric, once you picked Stone Cold and Rock, I knew you hadn't had it. Then you picked Chris Jericho. Then you picked Jake the Snake, which is probably, in my opinion, the best pickup from the before 2000s like wrestler. Like, and then who was your last pick?
Over
Dusty
Ric Flair?
Rhodes, baby.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of his promos, but I know he's like he has.
Do you think Jake Snake is better promo than Ric Flair?
Huh?
Careful with your next words, Dom.
His cadence I like better.
I have a hot take, actually. Can I give a hot take real quick?
Sure.
You guys are going to like this.
Sure.
I don't think Stone Cold is that great at promos.
What?
I think he says the same thing over and over and over again.
You know, that's called a catchphrase.
Yeah, he has great catchphrases.
Yeah. So either way, that brings to the draft
Jericho
scoreboard now. The draft scoreboard now. Cody is in the lead with 3 draft wins. I have 2 draft wins. Dom has 1 draft win.
I'll come back.
So who else is on your guys' list that you picked?
I had Edge on my list.
Edge was
when
on
I was
mine.
talking about Canadians, I meant that. Who else do I have?
You know who's on mine that I was thinking about picking? Like Cody, if you would pick Dusty Rhodes, my last pick was probably Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
Kevin Owens is really good. I thought about Kevin Owens. I just think I already picked one current.
Mm-hmm.
I had Roman, but Roman most of the time.
The problem with
I think
picking Roman is that
includes
like pre-2019 Roman.
I also thought about MVP for a little bit.
I mean that one,
but I don't think
that's worse than Brian Pillman.
Eddie, I thought
Kurt
about
Angle.
too.
I think Kurt Angle would have been an underrated pick.
Kurt is more comedic, more like.
I mean, still talking on the mic.
Yeah, but
all right, let's get to Jeopardy because we're already
I'm
an hour and a half.
I'm gonna need to share my screen for this one.
You need to be made.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to. Didn't you just ask the questions last time?
No, it was one of them. One of them, it's like one of them. There's visuals.
Do you need to be made admin? Make host?
Probably.
All right, I got you, buddy. You good to go.
Let's see, share screen.
I'm probably gonna lose that one too.
Let's see.
I have the worst opinions ever, according to Cody.
I mean,
can you guys see the board?
You have the worst. Yes.
Oh, hello.
Well, the camera's kind of blocking it. Yeah.
There.
I can't see all the categories.
You can't? Okay, well, I'll read the cat. Can you? Okay, well, I'll read
the only thing I don't see is Dom's judgment.
Who gets to go first?
Yeah, so the categories are WrestleMania by logo. So it'll be a picture of WrestleMania logo, and you have to say which one it is. Moves described is honestly, I'm super excited for this category. Essentially, I'm gonna it describes a move, and you have to say which move I'm describing. So, like, for example, I'll say like the clue will be full Nelson face buster.
Oh my god!
And the answer will be, skull crushing finale. And I'll tell you that every move being described as either a signature or a finisher. And I will say that I believe 4 of them are singles moves, and there's one tag team move in here.
Are you gonna tell us which one's the tag team is?
No, don't do that.
And then we got wrestler by nickname, which is obvious. Then Cody's category pick today was tag team finishers. And I'll say that every tag team on this list has wrestled in the last 10 years. So I didn't go old school.
I'm regretting my pick just because I picked it when I watched a video about tag team finishers, and that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And then Dom's pick is trivia on the Judgment Day pay-per-view.
Hey, it's a classic
pay-per-view. And just give Dom all those points.
No, I don't think I'm going to do as well as I thought I would.
Oh, right. So I can't see, actually, I'm noticing a flaw in this. I can't see what your answers are.
We'll just say it out loud.
Yeah, you can just say it out loud. All right,
wait, are we doing traditional, like whoever's...
No, we're gonna go question by question. You both answer.
Okay.
So we'll start with WrestleMania by logo for 100. What WrestleMania logo
Do we
is
have to
this?
say the year or the number?
Just the number. You don't need the year.
Okay, thank you.
I think I know it, but I could be wrong here.
I'm
honestly.
confident I can get all of these.
Yeah, I think this is
I have
definitely.
my
All
answer.
right, what you guys got?
I have 29.
29.
Yeah.
You both said 29.
Yes.
Yes.
It is WrestleMania 29,
Easy.
and you guys can see this. You guys see the scoreboard, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, 200. What WrestleMania logo is this?
Is this a? Oh wait, no. Almost got it wrong. I almost fucked up. Wait, is
Alright.
it? I'm just
I got
gonna
mine.
guess. I might have got this wrong. All right. I have
I would-
34.
34.
Dom, 34.
I almost put 30.
34.
Yeah. The 31 has the X's.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh wait, there's another one in New Orleans.
For 300, which WrestleMania logo is this?
Ooh. I actually listened. I have the theme song of this WrestleMania on my work playlist.
Of course you do.
Okay. Dom, you ready?
Mhm.
30. Dom's camera's off, so I can't see him. But
Oh,
31.
31.
You both said 31.
yes.
Can you not see
31.
my camera, Cody?
Oh no, yeah, I can see you now. Your camera was off.
Okay.
All right, for 400, which WrestleMania logo is this?
Oh my God, this could be one of two.
No, it couldn't.
Yes, it could.
For you, maybe.
I'm gonna guess. I think I'm wrong on this one though.
Good.
20.
21.
Fuck.
21.
Let's go.
You know why? You know
Other
why I
one.
said 20 instead of 21? Because
Hmm.
there's like a Ghost Hollywood sign on it too.
No, I don't
That's why.
know.
Yeah, so
Next-
Dom, what's the difference between Mania 21 and 20
20
logos?
is like wider and lighter, and it's like bolder.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. If you see them next to each other, you'd notice.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
much
the
bolder and it's lighter.
500 for 500.
It's gonna be
Which
old school.
WrestleMania
Yeah,
logo is
Oh
this?
my fucking God.
I think I know this. I hope I know this.
I don't-
Actually, this is the least confident. I knew you're gonna pick an old school one at some point.
The problem with a lot of the older ones is
No,
a lot of the older ones looked the exact same.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, that's
Or
why I
like
wasn't
legitimately were the exact
because they
same.
were all like
I'm-
this color scheme for a
I'm
long
literally
time.
I'm literally just guessing.
I think I know this one, but we'll see.
I said 9.
I said 9 as well.
It's 9.
Oh wow.
Good job, Cody.
I was hoping you'd give us 3. I know 3 is
All
for
right.
sure.
So through one category, Dom leads 1,500 to 1,100. Dom, since you're in the lead, do you want to pick the next category?
Let's go wrestler by nickname for 100.
Wrestler by nickname.
I'm avoiding moves described.
The dirtiest player in the game.
Oh, this one's easy. All right.
Ric Flair.
Woo! Ric Flair.
Flair.
Ric Flair. For 200, the Anvil.
Hopefully, we don't take spelling into account.
We don't. We don't.
Ready?
Dom, your camera's off again. I can't see it.
Oh, I'll just say it first. Jim Neidhart.
Yeah, Neidhart.
Neidhart.
Jim
He has the
Neidhart.
worst. He has the worst daughter ever.
300, the man that gravity forgot.
Oh, I know.
It's one of Cody's guys.
Do we have to use his WWE name?
You can use the other one.
Okay.
WWE name. Okay, interesting.
Wait, I might be. Am I wrong?
I don't
I might be
know.
wrong.
It just threw me off.
I don't know.
Alright.
That was
Huh?
all right. So what are your answers?
Pac.
I said Ricochet.
I thought it was
Oh,
Pac.
it's Neville or
Damn.
Pac.
That's the
I knew it was
bastard,
Pac.
though. He's the bastard.
Non-WWE.
When he was
the
in
man that gravity
WWE, he
forgot.
was the man that gravity forgot.
Okay.
The Yellow Rose of Texas.
What the fuck? Okay.
I need to think about this for a second. It has to be someone fucking stupid.
It's definitely it's definitely an Eric guy. All right, I got
Can I
mine.
just use the last name?
Nope.
I know what the last name's gonna be.
Okay, so you both got the last name.
Yeah, more than likely.
All right, I'm gonna guess one of them. David
I'll pick
Von Erich.
Kerry Von Erich.
Wait, say that again. Sorry, Cody. Who'd you put?
David Von Erich.
And Dom, you put?
Kerry.
It's David.
God
Let's
damn it!
go.
Fuck you!
I knew it was a
Yeah.
Von Erich and Kerry. Kerry's the most popular, I feel like. So I'm like, he's
Yeah.
not gonna put Kerry.
That's yeah.
And the 500-point question: the modern day warrior.
Oh, fucking Christ.
God. I have this one.
Is this another Von Erich? I swear to fucking God.
This one I'm not getting. Damn it,
Okay.
Cody.
I'm ready, I guess.
I guess so.
I'm taking Dom's answer. I'm putting Kerry.
I put Jinder Mahal.
Kerry Von Erich.
Kerry Von Erich.
Oh my God.
I knew it wasn't gonna be a current guy because I've never heard that before.
Whatever, Eric.
Dang, so Cody absolutely destroyed that category. Cody's up 2,600 to 1,800. Cody, pick the next category.
Dom, let's just get the moves described over. Let's just get it over with.
Whatever.
For 100, jumping cutter.
I mean, I guess this could only be one.
There's
person,
there's two answers that I'll accept for this one.
Oh, really?
Wait, do we said a move, right?
You say the move.
Okay.
You'll accept
I'm ready.
two?
There's two answers I'll accept.
Hopefully you accept this one.
I know, Sam.
Or like if there's one that I wasn't aware of, that's also it.
Okay.
Dom, you ready? You're kind of
Diamond cutter.
Oh, I said RKO.
RKO / diamond cutter.
Yeah!
Does
It's not
Diamond
that hard.
Dallas Page jump though? Does he
For
jump?
200, flapjack into a cutter.
What the fuck?
What?
The fuck is a flapjack?
I know what a flapjack is.
I forgot what it is.
Oh wait, is it? Fuck. Is this like a recent move? Because I've never.
Yeah, are they
I've only
recent?
seen this.
Like, are these recent?
These are all moves that have been done in the 21st century. It's actually, I think they're all moves that have been done in the last like 10 years.
Flapjack.
You all know, like you guys.
Wait.
Know
Actually, I think I know what this is. I think I know what this is actually. All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, like you guys definitely know all of these.
I'll probably have this wrong. God damn it. I don't know. I forgot what a flapjack is. Whatever.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I said the 3D.
I said the F5.
3D.
Yeah.
I was thinking of moves. I'm like, wait, the Usos do the fucking 1D, and that's basically what that is.
For 300, delayed vertical suplex into a power slam.
Alright, I got it.
I think I'm wrong on this one.
I'm pretty sure I'm on this one.
3, 2, 1.
Jackhammer. Fuck you, Eric. Cody.
Jackhammer.
Fuck you, Cody.
For 400.
I don't consider that like a
butterfly facebuster.
I don't know what that even means. What is the butterfly? Butterfly facebuster.
Huh.
What? What's a butterfly? Is that the submission?
Butterfly
I don't know.
facebuster. Give me like more than 10 seconds here. Give me like 15.
Yeah.
I have to think of this. I'm just thinking of as many moves as I can. I know what a facebuster is.
Well, you're halfway there.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for telling me. Let me know.
Wait, actually, I think I might know this.
Fuck you, Cody. How about that? I'm wrong, but
Wait,
wait. I have a question. If we don't know the name, can we write the guy's name, like the guy who uses it?
What do you think, Cody? I'm fine with that, I think.
I'm fine with it too, because
Yeah.
I don't know every name.
Give me
Yeah.
a second then. All right, I got it now.
All right.
Okay.
Can I ask something before?
Yes.
There's a person that used this, were they on the Elimination Chamber card?
Oh,
No.
boy.
Okay, I'm wrong then. I put Glam Slam.
I put Jinder Mahal's finisher.
Actually, you know what? I'm tempted to. It's technically not Cody what I was on that, but it kind of.
What is it?
It's the pedigree.
Grand Slam is not the pedigree.
Oh, the glam. Oh, no, I was thinking of something else. Sorry, not the glam slam. I was thinking of something different. So yeah, never mind.
I
was
don't know what
thinking-
the fuck you were thinking of.
I was thinking of. I was thinking of Karma's finisher.
He did not say karma.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
not
I don't know
Karma.
why. I don't know what I was thinking with
Butterfly.
the glam slam. Yeah, it was the
I
pedigree.
thought the butterfly, because like when she puts the arms up, it kind of looks like she has wings.
That's
You know,
a-
butterfly
that's
is
what-
a
you were
so
you were right on that
butterfly.
though.
Butterfly's the double underhook setup that the pedigree
Yeah.
does.
Alright.
For 500, falling Uranagi.
Oh, I mean,
Oh my god.
is it that easy?
I don't know.
Fuck you, Cody. How about that?
I think I'm wrong. No,
I am
like,
wrong because I don't know what I forgot what your Nagi is.
Jesus, Dom.
Dude, this wrestling move stuff, I'm not good at. I don't.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna just do this, but I feel like this is not worth a 500 if I'm right, but I could be wrong. All right, I'm ready.
I'll just write something down. Having a great time here. I'll pick. I'm just gonna put this finisher down because I really like this finisher. All right.
All right, I have the rock bottom.
I have the Stormbreaker.
Yeah, so the reason I put this at 500 was I didn't think you guys would know what a Uranagi is, but yeah, it's the rock bottom.
They talk about Uranagis all the time and on commentary.
All right, so Cody is really running away with this one. Cody, you want to pick a category?
Let's do Doms.
Doms. Okay, here we go. What year was the first Judgment Day pay-per-view? This is your time to come back, Dom.
Let's hope so.
I will say so. In our chat, when I said what the categories were, and Dom said what the last year was, I was like, shit, now I need to change it. This was that. This question originally was when was the last Judgment Day pay-per-view?
Yeah,
Oh.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I guess I don't know.
Alright.
I guess. And 98.
I said 98.
Impressive, guys.
Yeah.
It's 98.
It
I
was
think it was
called
like
Judgment
it
Day
was
in
like-
your house.
Yep. Who won the main event of the last Judgment Day pay-per-view?
I'm just gonna put a guess here, honestly.
Wait, I need to jog my mind.
I think I'm wrong.
I'm jogging my mind real quick. 1 second. Alright, I got it.
I put Cena just because he wins everything.
Edge.
It is Edge.
Alright.
For
Easy.
no bonus points, just to flex a little bit, Dom. Who do you beat?
Party.
Yes, you did.
That was a main event. Ugh.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
For
Excuse
300.
me.
So
No
Brock
reason why I
Lesnar.
didn't.
Brock Lesnar main evented Judgment Day 2003 against the Big Show for the WWE Championship. What was the stipulation for that match?
I know this. I just don't know the name of it.
You can, if you
Can I
don't know how much-
describe it?
Yeah, you can describe it. That's what I was.
I'll
gonna
just
say.
describe it.
You can describe it. I guess you don't necessarily need to know what the name. If you don't know the name of it,
I know the name of it. I just can't. Like, I have to describe it.
yeah, that's fine.
Wait, is it that one? Where are you?
Unless I can think of it. Well,
I think I'm confused because
Wait.
Dom. I feel like it would be a pretty easy thing to to like put down. I got it.
All right, what do we got?
Is it the stretcher match?
It is the stretcher match.
Stretcher man.
I couldn't. Yeah, I had trouble. I couldn't think of the
You forgot the
word
word
stretcher.
stretcher.
I did. I'm gonna be honest.
A one-man main evented Judgment Day 3 years in a row. Who was it? Keep in mind, it says in a row, not main evented 3 times total, because multiple guys did that.
Can you give us the years or no?
No.
Damn it. I'm just putting a guess.
One
I think
second. I'm between two guys.
I don't think mine's right.
1 second.
I'm running out of room on my paper.
2000. I'm changing it. Oh, yeah. I think, yeah. Okay. I got it now.
I'm
All
definitely
right.
wrong. 3, 2, 1. I put JBL.
John Cena.
JBL.
What the fuck?
I did. That was a complete guess. I had no idea.
Damn. I
For
lost.
I just knew he
500.
wasn't Judgment Day a SmackDown pay-per-view at one point?
It
He was
was.
the champion for
It
he was the
was.
champion for like a shit ton.
All right, so this last question might be the hardest. I don't know. This might be the hardest one that I've come up with. In which city did John Cena defeat the Great Khali at the Judgment Day pay-per-view?
What city?
What
Not
city?
state. What city?
City.
This is
Okay,
definitely
no.
the hardest one. And I know some of the cities. I know the year.
I'm putting a funny guess because I have no idea.
Might as well. Cody is beating my ass anyway, so. All right.
All right. I put Death Valley.
I'll put Rosemont, Illinois.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Such a random fucking question.
Dang, so I thought that Dom was really going to make his comeback on that category, but yeah, Cody continues to dominate. Last category. Whose tag team finisher is the Whirling Dervish?
Winter, I've heard that before. I don't know
I've
why.
never heard of that ever. All right.
Oh, I know who it is. This is not fair for Dom though,
How is it not fair for Dom?
because this is my era of wrestling.
We'll see. I already have my answer.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Vaudevillains.
I have Cesaro and Tyson Kidd.
The Vaudevillains.
Don't know who those guys are.
NXT.
They were on. They were on the main roster for a while.
Yeah, but
Must
they're
have missed
more.
it.
The Street Sweeper.
I've heard this one too. I have no
I've
idea
never
though.
heard of this ever.
Oh, Dom, you so heard this.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
I have not. I'll guarantee.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. I got Crime Time.
I have Dom and Silke. I have no
You
idea.
have what?
Dom and Silke.
Santana and Ortiz.
I don't watch their matches. Why would I? They're not that great of attacking.
Thunder Express.
I mean, is it this easy? I mean, like, is it actually just going to be people with Express in their name?
I don't know.
We'll see. All right. I got mine.
I don't think it is though, because I've never heard that. All right, I'm ready.
I got the
Put Morrissey
Midnight.
Machine Guns.
I got Midnight Express.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Mm.
I knew it was TNA team. That's all I knew.
I had no clue.
Strong Zero. Here's one for Dom.
What the fuck
This is
this?
Japan.
Dom,
This is
come
Japan
on.
shit.
Dude, I don't fucking know tag team finishers. I don't care for tag team finishers. I don't know this at all.
I'm assuming it's like a Japan thing.
Your guess is as good as mine at this point.
It's a team that Dom likes.
I'll just put a team I like.
Me too. I'm gonna put a team that Dom likes. I put Maximum Male Models.
Yeah. Wait a second. I haven't finished writing. I put Hiroki Goto Yoshihashi.
The best friends.
Oh, come on.
I don't watch the tag team matches, and they never win, so they can never hit it.
The Fall of Man.
I'll just put a random ass tag team.
This one is a random ass tag team.
It's like the random ass tag team. It's the most jobber tag team of all time.
You would know, I guess. All right.
It's the Ascension.
I have Author of Pain.
The Ascension. Man, that was a drubbing.
Mm-hmm. We need to do more of like WrestleMania by logo kind of stuff. Then I'll have more of a chat.
Yeah, lesson learned. When I was making that hold on. There we go. When I was making that board, I was honestly thinking like, am I making this too easy on Dom?
No. I don't know wrestling moves like that. I like the move stuff, any kind of moves, I'm not gonna be good at.
That was impressive.
Didn't you get a bit amount of them though? You got Jackhammer, you got
That's it. And it like
the rock
first
bottom one was really easy. The rock bottom one was really easy.
I didn't know what I know Rocky, whatever that is.
Yes, I guess
always say it though.
I know they do, but I have like stuff I have it in the background usually unless it's a pay-per-view.
Yeah, so I guess next week it'll be me versus Cody in some sort of trivia game decided by Dom.
We're also doing Jeopardy, and I have
it'll be Jeopardy next week.
And I have some great categories for you.
Dom is gonna be so stupid. He's a terrible.
I have some great categories.
Cody, in advance, we can boycott his board.
I have another game. I have another game that we could play also.
I want my chance at making a Jeopardy.
Okay, but I'll say this. If we go 2 rounds for Jeopardy and all the questions are stupid, we can boycott it.
Wow, well, I can agree. Hey, because you don't know the particular history doesn't mean it's stupid.
Let's
you have to show us the. You have to show us the categories before.
I will.
I know. Let's sign off first, and we can talk about it.
Oh my god! All right.
Peace.
Peace out, everyone. Have a good day. God bless.